Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. Today we will be looking at ebooks. What is an ebook and how you create an ebook. So there are many different ways in which a person can create an ebook, right? And we know that an ebook is very essential and it is very, reliable as relates to having a lot of books. We know that traditionally persons used to, read from the physical book. But when you have multiple books, it is quite difficult to carry many books at once with you. And it is much easier to have many ebooks on just one single device. So today I will be showing you how you can create an ebook with a lot of interactivity with it. Now the software, I'll be using two platforms. Now there are many different other platforms than the one that I'm going to use that you can use to create an ebook. All right, and as we go further on in the tutorial, I will mention them. So let's go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use canva.com to create my book cover. All right, because you want your book cover to be very enticing and looking great, because the moment the person look at the cover, it would decide to the reader if they want to read the book or not. Well, that is one aspect of it. The cover and the title of the book. So take into consideration what the title of the book would be if you are an author and you want to create your own ebooks, and make sure that the cover is attractive. So when you go into Canva, you can create an account. If you have a Google account, it is easy for you to create a Canva account using Google, or you can use Facebook if you have a Facebook account to create an account with Canva. It is free. All right. What you can do is you go into templates, right? When you go into templates, you can search for book cover. All right. So these are the different things that they offer. All right. And if you do not see it here, right, you can at the home page, you can scroll across like this until you find it. So you have magazine cover here, and here you have book cover. All right, good. So I will be creating my book cover. Now Canva gives you thousands of templates. Some are free, some you have to pay for. Depending on the image that is on it, you have to pay for it. Now, if you are actually starting a business, I advise you to sign up with Canva premium account, where you will be able to have access to all the different things that are there. All right, and to support Canva.com, because not many platforms give you such amazing templates and contents that you can use for many different things. All right, so the title of my book today will be What is an ebook? I'm just going to randomly choose a cover. All right. Now, the good thing about Canva, what you can do, you can simply double click and edit the text, right? So, what is an ebook? And the good thing about it, you are able to do a lot of customization. So, I'm going to, the spacing of my letters, of the letters are too far apart. I'm going to put them closer. Alright. And the height as well. Good. I'm going to align mine to the left. Good. Wonderful. And then I'm going to put by. written by, well, I'm gonna put written by. I'm just gonna put something else there. Wonderful, good. Now that is my book cover, as simple as that. Now the platform or software that I'm going to use for our ebook is Flip PDF. Now Flip PDF comes in, I think, about three different models. You have the professional, and you have the corporate, and you have the basic, right? Flip PDF gives you a trial version. I think it's trial, or I think it is free. However, it will have a watermark in the ebook. For you to get the full software without the watermark and some additional features, you'd have to pay for it. So you can use all the different features of it. But as I said before, if you're using it as a business, you can typically pay for it. Support them and the work that they're actually doing. It's a wonderful software. All right, or you can use the free one. So you can try the free one first to see if you prefer, if you're okay with it, or if you choose to switch up to the one that you have to pay for. All right, now using Flip PDF, you would have to convert whatever text or images that you have to a PDF file first before it is actually exported into Flip PDF. So the file format has to be in a PDF format before it can be exported to Flip PDF. Now, what you can do in Canva as well, if you want to add the information, the entire pages. So if you want to create a book with 100 pages and you want to write the text and so forth, you can do all of that in Canva and download it as a PDF file. So what you can do is, let me repeat myself, what you can do is you can simply add a page, right? Go to your far left where text is, and then you decide which one of the styling of the text that you want, and you add them to this page, and you can have, like, for example, what is an ebook? An ebook is such and such and such, and then you add another page and do the same thing, and then you can download all the pages in a PDF format and then export it to Flip PDF. But I will not be doing that today because I believe that it is time consuming. What I will be doing is I will be using Microsoft Word, but I'm using Canva just for my cover. You can use Photoshop for your book cover as well, and export it to Microsoft Word, right? And then you can typically convert it to PDF. Or you can all use Adobe Illustrator, right? Or Adobe InDesign, right? Those two softwares can be used to create ebooks as well. I will do a tutorial on that next time. So let's go. So now that I have my book cover, I will download this, right? Not as a PDF this time because I will be putting it into Microsoft Word. So I'm going to download it as a PNG because I want to keep that high quality, right? You click on download, right? Good. And then there you go. Good. After that is done, I prepared my Word document before. Here it is. Alright, I had my Word document prepared. So now that I have my book cover, I'm going to click on Insert, Pictures, right? Basic space. And there you go. Now I'm going to text wrap this. Alright, to be in front text. Zoom out so I can fit it properly on the page. I'm going to expand my image. Good. And there you go. I have my book cover. Now, what's a book cover without a book back? Isn't that so? So I'm going to create a book back, but I'm not going to use Canva for this because I don't really, this is just for example purposes. I'm just going to use a simple designs, add a shape. Let me see, using this one. Alright, now your book back though doesn't have to be as boring as mine. Alright, doesn't have to be as boring as mine. Yes, can be can look much better than this. As I said, this is just for example purposes. Alright, this is so dead and boring. Alright, so we have a book cover and a book back. I don't like this. It is I don't like it. Let me delete it. I know it's an example purposes, but I don't like it. Alright, so moving this, using this one. See if I can use this one. Good. And I can change the color to gray since as the book cover I wanted to coordinate with it. Text outline, let it be black. The shape outline, yes, sorry, my bad. Good. So I have a book back and a book cover. Now that I've had my information and everything, I'm going to file, save as, right? So I'm going to put it on the desktop, right? Or even pictures. What is an ebook? And I'm going to save as type, right? Save as type as PDF. Good. And then you click on save. So immediately my PDF reader is showing me that this is a PDF file. Simple as that. So now that we have created our PDF file, it's time for us to create our ebooks. Now, before we do that, I'm just gonna give you some information, right? That a PDF is an example of our ebook format. So there are many different types of format as relates to an ebook. All right, and now what exactly is an ebook, right? We'll be looking at that in a different tutorial, so just wait for that as well. Good. So let's go. So when you install Flip PDF, right, and you open it, this is the screen that you will be seeing, right? And it will ask you a series of different, you have new project, project templates, so forth and so forth, right? Click on new project, right? And you click on flash, right? If you click on HTML5, then it will mean that you typically want to embed that ebook into your web page or into our web page, right? So the option is up to you. Now, if you click on flash, you'll be able to save your ebook as an executable file, which means that you can send it to anybody in the world, and they will be able to look at your ebook and they will be able to see all the different interaction graphics that you added to your ebook. So select flash, click on OK, and then you browse for the file that you created, the PDF file that you created. Here it is. What is an ebook? Click on open and make sure it is the best quality. Now, if you want to, in the advanced settings, if you want to set your own watermark, right? If you want to set your own watermark, you can do so, right? I will be doing that. So let me see now. So these are the default ones, and you can have add watermark, right? New image watermark, right? Image watermark, and then I'm going to search for it. So I'm going to use this as my watermark, and then you can decide of the height and the width. All right. Good. Select on OK. Here it is. Select OK. And select import now. Right? Well, having that watermark there is just an example, right? As I said, you don't need it, right? It's just an example. I'm going to show you the different things that you can do. But this is how you typically add your PDF file to flip PDF. And as you can see, you get the interaction of the page is being flipped. All right. So that is how you import a PDF file into Flip PDF and create an ebook. After you have done that, you select import or publish, publish, right? And you select executable, exe, and you name it. What is an ebook, right? Select where you want to save it. I'm going to save mine in pictures, right? And then, so if you look at, you have HTML, you can publish it as a HTML, you can publish it as exe, you can publish it for the Mac users, you can use that file extension. Or if you want to save it for further use, the FBR is Flip PDF file. Alright. And if you want to use it as a plugin in the WordPress, right, Drupal or Joomla module, those options are available. So you click on convert. Open the folder of where it is located. Here it is. Right, open, there you go, and you can hear the sound of the pages. All right, so that is how you add a PDF file into Flip PDF and create your own ebook. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for a different tutorial as we will be doing more ebook tutorials. Have a wonderful day.